What's up, y'all? Happy Memorial Day. Hope you guys are having a great holiday. I know on the East Coast it's already late over there, so hopefully your holiday was pretty good the whole weekend and everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all, I forgot that today is a holiday. If I would have remembered, I probably would have did a live tonight. But I am here for a minute anyway. I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm not gonna do the live that I talked about that I put the title up for. I'm gonna do that tomorrow because, like I said, I did not realize that today is the holiday. I forgot all about it. Being busy and stuff and everything. I was thinking it was just a regular day. So I just really came on here to tell you guys Happy Memorial Day. Tomorrow I will talk about the subject that I have on here for tonight. We will talk about that tomorrow because a lot of people are probably out celebrating the holidays. And y'all know what? I actually was too, but I decided to come by here to check in. So y'all won't be like, she scheduled a live and didn't even come in and everything. But I decided to come in here and do a couple minutes and then I'm going to sign off. And like I said, this topic that I was going to talk about tonight, I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Because again, I forgot about the day being Memorial Day. Because, everybody was celebrating over the weekend. I was thinking that the weekend, you know how it goes and everything. So tonight we'll just talk about some news that I saw. And then I'll let you guys go. All right. Y'all don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like what you see. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. Also hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Welcome to all my new subbies and thank you to all my subbies that's been with me for the longest and my day ones who's been with me for the longest time. Like I always say every single time I do a video. But anyway, guys, let's look at this real quick. Let me do the disclaimer real quick. I can't wait to talk about that subject tomorrow because it's a trip how YouTubers do all this crazy stuff for views and subscriptions, and then some of them end up being missing or get hurt or even get killed. So tomorrow I'll be giving you probably around 10 people that either became missing, got hurt, or was killed. Okay. The copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research purposes. All right, that disclaimer is scrolling across the video as well as in my description area of my video, and then it will be down below in the comments section. All right, so let's go ahead and go over some breaking news real quick, y'all, and then we are going to get out of here tonight. Like I said, this will not be a long live at all. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Hey to everybody in the bushes. Hey, Missy, thank you for coming in. Like I said, a lot of people probably are out celebrating or doing something else. So, hey, they can watch this in the replay if they choose to. All right. So let's go to this little breaking news real quick, y'all. And then we're going to get out of here. Okay, well, let's see. So people are next. Okay, let's go over here to this. So y'all, somebody else won some money again. It's like every single day I see where somebody has won 1 million or some hundreds of thousands of dollars, something like that. And that is really a blessing. So anyway, a California woman thought she was having a good day. You know, I think I already read this one. I don't know why they give us the same news articles over and over again and then put it up here like it's new. Anyway, I did tell you guys about this, but in case you guys did not hear it, there is a California woman who thought that she was having a good day because she won $2,000 on a lottery scratch card, only to be left stunned after she discovered she actually won $2 million. Okay. Ruby Blank from Compton purchased a winning instant prize crossword scratcher ticket from Sweet Time Donuts. Evans scratched the ticket in her car outside the shop, thinking she had won $2,000, but was shocked to find 3 extra zeros on the end of the true figure when she took the card in to be scanned. That is a great. And I told you guys before, back in 2013, she won $100,000 as well. And she also won $5,000 on a different ticket after becoming a millionaire. So she won the $2 million, and then she won 5,000 on another ticket, y'all. That's a blessing, man. Man, that is great. And she was playing the instant prize crossword scratcher game. Okay. I don't even like those, but I may have to start playing these. It's a $20 ticket too, so one ticket is $20. All right, but that's good. But congratulations again to her. That's a real good blessing. All right, so let me go ahead and finish with the news update for you guys. I did see a video, y'all, where Jamie Foxx was talking. Okay, looked like he was having a little hard time with talking, but otherwise, he looks like he's recovering. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Let me take this one off here, y'all, because this is the same story, like I said, but everybody didn't see it. Okay, so the Arby's manager whose son found her frozen to death inside a freezer was trapped in there for 6 hours, y'all. Can you believe that? 6 whole hours. Um, and it was minus 10 degrees, okay, before the police were called. Now, the four children of 63-year-old widow Nijanette Lee, one of whom also worked in the restaurant and found her frozen body, are suing Arby's over their mother's death in a Louisiana restaurant and claim she beat her hands bloody trying to escape. That's a sad shame. The widower and her son, who are both from Houston, were transferred to work at the restaurant in New Liberia temporarily, according to the lawsuit, which also alleges the freezer was broken and employees often had to use a screwdriver to open it up. Lee entered the store soon after 9 a.m. on May the 11th to perform opening duties, according to the lawsuit. Sometime between then and the arrival of other employees at 10 a.m., she became trapped in the freezer, y'all. Her body was found at around 6:20 p.m., according to both an initial report by the New Liberia police and a statement by her attorney. The lawsuit says only that she was discovered after 10 a.m. Y'all, this is what she looked like. She does. She looked younger than 63 too. I thought this lady was in her 40s. Okay. So this is the freezer she was in. Let me show y'all what that looked like. Now, I did tell you guys about this story before. So this is an update on that story. That's the door. Okay. According to the National, oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. According to the National Weather Service, in conditions of 10 below zero, frostbite will begin taking effect within just 30 minutes. Hypothermia can start taking effect soon after. Okay. Warning signs of hypothermia include uncontrollable shivering, memory loss, disorientation, slurred speech, and drowsiness. Prior to taking up a position at the Arby's in New Liberia, Lee worked at another Arby's restaurant in Houston, Texas, as a general manager, the lawsuit says. In February, her supervisor asked her to take a temporary assignment and work at the Arby's in New Liberia, Louisiana, for what was supposed to be 4 weeks, according to the lawsuit. Her eldest son lived with his mother and joined her on the assignment, the lawsuit reads. That placement was extended by months. New Liberia Police Department wrote the day after she was discovered that they suspected there was no foul play. The preliminary report from the coroner's office is that hypothermia was the cause of death. The attorney for the family, Paul Skraker, no, Skrabbeek, told local station KATC, which is horrific in that the investigating officers found a good bit of blood on the door, so she must have fought to get out before collapsing. It is unclear how many other staff were on shift with Lee the day she became stuck, or why the cops were not called until the evening. So this is Lee and her son. I think no, I don't know if this is her son or not, but I think it is. Um, I'll show you that picture in a minute. But anyway, also named in the complaint filed in a Texas court are Turbo Restaurants and Sun Holdings. They are based in Texas and own several Arby's restaurants. Okay, so let me see here. This is Lee and her son. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Um, so they said that walk-in freezer latch had been broken since August 2022, and employees used a screwdriver to open and close the door. At other times, a box of oil was used to keep the door open, according to the petition. That's crazy. The family is seeking damages of at least $1 million. Her other three children are Tiffany, Nina, and Trina. They are seeking a trial by jury and are suing to recover damages and relief over her death, past and future mental anguish, conscious pain and suffering, loss of support, loss of love and affection, the complaint shows. And a spokesperson for Arby's told the Miami Herald in a statement on May the 26th that the franchise in New Liberia is cooperating fully with local authorities as they conduct their investigation over the tragic incident. And Turbo Restaurants and Sun Holdings own over 1,000 franchises across 12 states under brands Applebee's, Arby's, Burger King, Golden Corral, IHOP, McAllister's, Papa John's, and Taco Buenos. All right. So anyway, hopefully that they do win the lawsuit. My condolences are expressed out to her kids and other family members and her friends, and may she continue to rest in peace. That's sad how she got locked in there. Man, they should have kept screwdrivers on the inside of that freezer, and they also should have whatever else they used to get those doors open. But more importantly, they should have gotten that fixed. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. Sad, sad situation. Okay. So let's go ahead and go with the next story, y'all. So if I get any more updates on that story, I'll let you guys know, like when that lawsuit has been won. All right. So anyway, this lady right here in what does it say? Indian River County. I don't know where that's at. Let's see. Anyway, y'all, let me tell y'all what she was doing. Okay, so restaurant server uses food delivery apps to collect $7,000 in fake tips. Okay, now this is what they said. Okay, a restaurant employee was jailed Tuesday after deputies said she collected nearly $7,000 in tips she sent to herself from orders made through food delivery apps. The Hurricane Grill and Wings waitress used a tab in the eatery's computer system to add tips from Uber Eats and DoorDash orders. The issue was there. The issue was that there was nobody leaving tips. That is according to Indian River County Sheriff's officials. Okay, this is what they said in the arrest report. After inputting a tip through that tab, the system would make it appear as if the restaurant owed the server tip money for those orders at the end of the shift. Following the accumulation of the rest of the server's tips. Gosh, Angela, Angelica Carbone no, Carbone, 42. She looks a little bit older than 42. Fort Pierce was charged with grand theft and scheme to defraud. Carbone was released Wednesday from the Indian River County Jail on $10,000 bond. Tips made from food delivery services, such as Uber Eats, go to the drivers, not the restaurant servers. 100% of the tips goes directly to the delivery person, according to UberEats.com. The incident involving 1,434 orders made between Uber Eats and DoorDash happened between January the 1st to May the 21st, report shows. Deputies said Carbone collected $6,946 in tips made from the two food delivery apps. Deputies responded to reports of the theft Monday at Hurricane Grill and Wings on 15th Place. The beach-themed restaurant is known for its spicy wings. Deputies spoke with the owner, who said a manager came to her regarding um, the amount of tip money Carbone was taking home following her shifts. The owner reviewed the restaurant's records and discovered Carbone was adding fake tips for herself through orders made on the food delivery apps, deputies said. Carbone handled or worked many of those orders. A majority of the DoorDash and Uber Eats orders handled by Carbone also had tips added to the check for the server. Mm. The restaurant owner advised that that would not be possible due to the fact that the customer places an order through each respective app or website, and servers do not receive tips on those orders. Carbone told deputies that other servers were also adding tips to Uber Eats and DoorDash orders because it's an easy way for them to make money when business is slow, reports show. I mean, I'm not innocent, and nor is anybody else, Carbone said to deputies. Deputies reviewed records and could not find any other server who claimed tips on the food delivery app since January the 1st, reports show. Deputies arrested Carbone and booked her into the county jail. Carbone has an arraignment at 8:45 a.m. July the 6th and was ordered not to return to Hurricane Grill and Wings, court records show. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure she got fired. That's crazy. Why would they even need to order her that? I'm sure that they fired her, for stealing. So this is Carbone, who is 42 years old and looks every bit older. But anyway, that's Carbone right there. And then stealing tips. People be coming up with so many ways to steal money. It's ridiculous. But the thing is that they be getting greedy and just go get, used to that extra money and start getting greedy and then end up getting caught like a psycho. I mean, yeah, I still had these earbuds in my ear. Learn how to stop doing stuff. First of all, she should have never been doing it in the first place because it's easy to track, to trace or whatever the case is. And secondly, then you're going to keep on doing it, keep on doing it, keep on doing it. That's crazy, man. Anyway, that's a daggone shame, y'all. That is crazy. But anyway, yeah, she's in jail for that. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next story. That is crazy. If I get an update on that story, I'll let you guys know about that as well. That is crazy. So now, y'all, they are saying that scammers are using text messages, okay, to drain your bank account in a new scheme, okay? So be cautious of that. Let me tell you about it, all right? Anyway, this woman says scammers stole $160,000 from her, okay? Anyway, let's see. Deborah Moss, owner of a small catering business, found herself ensnared in a sophisticated bank scam that started with she thought it was a harmless text message, okay? Moss, who had dedicated over a decade to building her business, had finally accumulated enough savings to pursue a peaceful life in I don't even know how you pronounce this, in some part of California, y'all. But her dreams began to shatter after she received a text message purporting to be from her bank, Chase, inquiring about an unauthorized $35 debit card charge from another state. Initially dismissing it as a minor inconvenience, Moss promptly replied. Shortly after receiving the text, Moss received a call from someone claiming to be a representative from Chase Bank, with the caller ID displaying the bank's name. On the other end of the line was an individual identifying themselves as Miss Barber from Chase ATM. They requested permission from Moss to issue a new debit card to resolve the alleged fraudulent charge. Okay. Little did Moss know that the helpful caller would demand further action before issuing the new card. Miss Barber instructed Moss to read the numbers from a text message back to her over the phone for identity verification purposes. And I would just repeat those numbers to her, and she would say, "That's great. Thank you so much," Miss Moss said. Miss Moss said, Miss Moss. They got a typo here. Okay. Anyway, let me read it again. And I would just repeat those numbers to Let, and she would say, "That's great. Thank you so much, Miss Moss," said Miss Moss. I don't even know why they wrote this like this. This is crazy. Why even write this like this? You know what I'm saying? Over the next week, Miss Barber called Moss several times, each time saying there was a problem with delivery of the card, each time asking Moss to verify her identity by reading back the numbers from those text messages. Come on now. It wasn't until Moss visited her nearest bank branch that the devastating truth emerged. A supervisor informed her that her account had been extensively drained, leaving her entire life savings of nearly $160,000 completely depleted. Overwhelmed by shock and despair, Moss discovered that she now owed Chase Bank a staggering $895 as the scammers had drained her funds entirely. That was all my money. It took me 12 years to get that money, and that was my life savings, Moss said. Anyway, Moss ordeal sheds light on the escalating trend of fraud and the alarming financial losses suffered by Americans, with reported losses reaching a staggering $8.8 billion last year, making a 30% surge from the previous year, according to government data. Moss received an authentic text message from Chase Bank as part of their two-factor I can never say this word. Their two-factor system to enhance the customer security, y'all. But the scammers deceived Moss into revealing the numbers, enabling them to bypass security measures and transfer large sums of money from Moss' account. In just 1 week, they conducted 6 wire transfers, some as high as nearly $48,000. So Moss filed a police report and submitted a claim to Chase Bank, hoping to recover her stolen funds. However, her hopes were dashed when, after a 5-week wait, her claim was denied. Dang. Chase Bank placed the blame on Moss, asserting that she had failed to take adequate precautions to protect her account from y'all messing up now, y'all. I'm telling you, from unauthorized access. Consequently, they refused to reimburse her account, leaving Moss devastated and feeling betrayed. Okay, so let's see. So I guess let me see if they're going to give her money back. Anyway, I guess they're not giving her money back. Let's see. Because the bank is trying to tell her, they said that the bank officials attempted to contact Moss via a phone and email regarding the wire transfers at the time. Moss claimed she did not receive any of those messages. Chase offered the following tips to remember. Do not share personal account information such as ATM pins or passcodes. Keep in mind that the bank typically does not initiate phone calls, but if you want to ensure you are speaking with the bank, Call the number on the back of your card. And also avoid clicking on links in texts or emails. So let's see. I don't think they're giving back her money, y'all. Let's see. Yep, they sure are not. So hopefully, I don't know. The bank is not giving her money back because they claim they called her when the people were trying to, I guess, when they was stealing her money, and she did not answer her emails or her phone. And so I guess they said, I guess they said it was her fault. It was her fault. The thing is, though, I don't know why people fall into those scams, because they're right. The bank never calls you up asking you anything. And then, since we all know that scammers do a lot, I would probably just hang up the phone anyway and just look at my card and call the number on the back of my card to make sure if it's the bank. And then usually when you withdraw a weird amount of money that you normally don't withdraw, usually the bank do call you, because I know Bank of America calls you. Okay, and definitely my other bank, they do too. Because I remember trying to get money out of my ATM machine. I kept on taking money out at different times, and they actually put a stop on my card because they didn't know it was me. And then they sent me some text messages, and then I think they told me that I had to call them, the number on my card, to say it was me who was taking the money out. But they had put a stop on my card just so quick. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Bank of America do the same thing, because like even when I go to my soon to be ex's account and take out money, if I take out money that's higher than normal, or if I use this card at places I don't normally use this card at, sometimes they stop it, and then I have to call him, and then he have to call the bank to let them know it's me. So I don't know. It's I think if people, I don't know, I just think people need to be a little bit more cautious. Hey, Elisa, thank you for coming in, because these scams right here are not new. Okay, they really aren't. People have been doing this for the longest. But I still can't understand why the bank will not refund her $160,000, because they know it was a scam. Let's see what these people are saying in the comments section. Y'all got to excuse me for messing up. Anytime I start thinking about weird stuff, I'll be messing up. Okay, let's see. She should have hung up and then called the bank directly. Try logging in online before giving out any information. People really need to be smarter. That's F. Molly. Somebody said less, because people have gotten stupid over the last 3 years, and that's why things like this happen. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just don't hit these links and stuff, and these scammers be calling and giving you links and stuff, telling you that your bank, whatever, somebody be using your ATM card or whatever the case is. You need to just call your bank or your credit card company, not listen to those scammers over the phone, because they be doing all types of stuff. Because they have called me up with different stuff about my credit card, bank account, just anything they can think of. Just stupid shit. Uber Eats. Y'all, I played a trick on one of them though when I first started Uber Eats, trying to be. He must have thought I was stupid. Come calling me up, and they are smart, because what he did a proxy number using Uber Eats number, and it says, just like she just said, it says it's coming from Uber Eats. So I'm talking to the dude, listening to him. Then I finally realized this is a damn scammer. This dude tried to get me to give him my online account information so he can log into there and then take all of my money off the wallet. You know what I'm saying? I just laughed so hard. And so I forgot what happened on that one. I know he couldn't scam me. And I told him I'll call back. I'm going to call Uber just to verify this. And I hung up. So about a week or two later, another one called me. And what they would do, see, they were smart with Uber Eats. What they would do is they would mimic an order. Okay. And once you start going to the order, they'll call you back and tell you that, thank you, Nightbot, baby. Okay. So anyway, once you get almost to the place, they'll call you up and tell you that the customer canceled the order or some bull crap like that, right? And then they would try to pretend like they're gonna pay you anyway, and you need to give them your code or some crap. Oh man, I made the next person who tried to scam me. I made him so mad, y'all. He cussed me out on the phone, and I cussed him back out. And he was like, Go get a real job. I said, dude, you need to go get a real job too, because I'm not the one here scamming. Okay. And I think it's you. You need to get off your lazy ass and go get a real job so you can stop trying to steal money from people who are driving for a living. That's what I told him, amongst other things. And hung up, after we kept on arguing at each other and stuff. That I think he hung up because I made him mad. Because y'all know, if y'all ever heard me argue, I can go. You know what I'm saying? I can really just go off on somebody. Hey, Ryan. Anyway, it was funny. And he got mad like a lot of men do. He got mad and hung up and stuff. But I told his butt off, acting stupid. And then I had to let him know something. Everybody who drive for Uber Eats is not driving because it's their primary job. They may be driving it for extra money, vacation money, or because they're simply retired and they just want something to do, or maybe they are a stay-at-home mom like myself and want their own little extra money without having to go really back into the workforce. But I told his stupid butt off, because I was like, you the hood rat, you the one out here stealing, a common thief. That's what you are. A petty thief at that, because you're sitting around here trying to steal money from people doing Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff. You are pathetic. I told him he's a pathetic loser, a disgrace to his mom. Hey, X-Man Gaming, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, so I was like, you are a pathetic excuse of a child's son, or to your parents. And then I told him his mom and dad should have I told him his mom should have spit out and his dad should have pulled back. Let me stop. It was so funny, y'all. I just went off on him because he tripped me out and stuff. It was a dead on trip. Man, that's good, X-Men Gaming. How was your holiday? What did you do today? I know you was online probably. I'm about to check you out. Okay, y'all, let me tell y'all the rules real quick. I forgot to tell y'all the rules in the chat, because I do have Nightbot here on my page now. Okay, that's the moderator, and this Nightbot gonna be blocking some people really quick. So let me let y'all know, you cannot do no more than 3 emojis. So don't do no more. Try to only do 1 or 2. Okay, and no spamming, and only let the mods drop your link. Okay, because Nightbot don't be playing, y'all. And I know, like, X-Man Gaming know all about it. Oh, you had some barbecue. Okay. Beef or pork. And some of the other people who use Nightbot. I actually thought that the people who own the channel were telling Nightbots what to do, but we don't. Okay, it actually moderates your channel on its own. That's why you don't hear me up here cussing like I usually used to do and stuff. I should have been cussing anyway, y'all, for real. But you probably won't hear me saying it anyway. Not no real crazy words or anything like that anymore. Because how can you tell other people not to do something and you be up here doing the same thing? So I'm not going to do it. Okay. Let me see what these people are talking about right here. Okay. Okay, I was just reading what T-Mobile installed onto my phone. But yeah, sure don't. I didn't know that, man. I actually thought that all of the content creators were controlling Nightbot, but Nightbot don't play. I got Nightbot for a specific person who likes to come on my page doing the most and stuff. And then you can put so many different things. What is it called? What do you call that? The timer thing and all that. I'm still learning Nightbot, but it's a trip. Hey, Gallon the Bow Maker, thank you for coming in, hun. Thank you for checking me out. Yeah, let's see. I'm still trying to figure out when it's gonna. Let's see. So wait, hold on, y'all. I'm tripping out looking at Nightbot. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out how it actually works all the way, because I did tell it to do something else on my page, but I guess it will eventually and stuff. Yeah, so make sure y'all don't. Oh, also do not type in caps. Okay, don't type in caps, because Nightbot will time you out and block and everything else. So yeah, do not type in caps. And so now, since I can't be really on here saying no crazy stuff anymore, I am going to be good. All right, on this page. Yes, I am on this channel. But yeah, that's crazy with this bank account stuff. But you got to be cautious though out here. You can't be doing stupid stuff and believing these people when they call you up, telling you that somebody hacked into your account, or anything like that. You need to check out stuff on your own. Don't be listening to these people on the phone because they come out with all types of stuff. Like I said, they tried to get me 2 or 3 times with Uber Eats, trying to get that little money. And the second time I had to tell the people off on the phone. The third time, I forgot what I did the third time. And since then, they haven't contacted me at all and stuff. So I be making them mad and stuff. Just like scammers that hit me up on WhatsApp or in my message or whatever the case is. I be getting them good, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. Y'all, a long time ago, let me tell y'all what I did to one. A long time ago, right? When I lived in Cleveland, when I was younger, a scammer called me up and offered me a job. What he did is not intercept. What the heck am I talking about? Intercepted. Y'all see why I can't act now? See, because I be messing up and stuff when I think people are listening to me. This is all in your mind, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, when I filled out for a job, I don't know how they got my information. Anyway, they called me up, right, and tried to pretend like I got the job and it was going to give me an advance, okay? And so at that time I was young, so I believed them, and they sent me a check to cash and told me to go cash it and everything. And when I cash it, to send them some money back and stuff. And so I went to the bank, right? And the lady at the teller asked me, I asked her, was this check legit? That's what I asked her. And she said, it looks legit. And I told her exactly what happened. And after talking to her and stuff, we both came to the conclusion that it was probably a scam. And she told me not to just hold on to the check for a couple of days just to see what happens and stuff. And I'm gonna tell you straight up that it was a scam. You know what I'm saying? The person thought I was stupid. He thought I was gonna go cash this check for $4,000, right? And he was telling me to keep, I think, $3,500 and send him $500. Okay. He thought I was stupid. I wasn't gonna do that. If anything, I would have cashed that check and kept all of it. So crazy. That's what I really would have done. But the thing about it, if you cash the check, it's gonna come out of your account. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be overdrawn for $4,000. And then the bank gonna close your account. So, like I said, I asked the bank, the teller, was this check real? And I guess I don't know what she did. But anyway, when she came back, she just told me to hold on to the check because she didn't know for sure. Because it looked legit, y'all. It had the numbers on it and everything. And she just did not know and stuff. And I don't know if she, I think she deposited that check in my account anyway. Okay. And she told me not to touch the money for a week or two. Okay. And you know what? When they did the money and it went through, okay, initially, because I already had money in the bank, they went on and credited my account for that money. Okay. But I think like after a couple of days, I can't remember, they took that money back. So that let me know that it was a damn scam. Now just think, if I would have cashed the check, took the money, and I was never gonna send him no money, but just think if I was stupid like that, and I would have sent him back 500. So my account, I would have owed the bank the 500, plus I would have been out of $4,000 altogether myself. So the bank would have took the $500 out of my account to pay themselves back. The 3,500 would have been my money, okay, because the check would have bounced. So they would have came back in my account and took the 3,500 plus the $4,000 would have came out of my bank, right? And I would have just been messed up. So I'm glad that she told me not to touch that money and let it stay in there for some days or weeks. I can't remember because it's so long ago. And I left it there. I wasn't money hungry or anything. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, Relentless. And so I would not let that I wasn't desperate for money, so therefore I let the money sit in there, like she said. But I'm glad she told me that, because man, I would have took that money out of there and used it. I was never sending him no $500 because that's crazy. What job offers you a job, right? And then tell you they're going to give you an advance, but you need to pay them $500 from it. Who does this? And who believes this type of stuff? I know I wasn't going to believe it. And I was real young, y'all. I was like 19, get around and believe that mess. Child, I was like, they got me messed up. I get my money that I put in my account that I worked hard for. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I had a pretty good amount in my bank account. I wasn't going to let them, you know what I'm saying, take all my money and I'd be messed up like that. I got things to do. and stuff. My butt was smart and not desperate. That's the key thing. You cannot be desperate. Look at this, y'all. It says subscribe to my channel if you like the channel. Thank you. Oh, this is cute, y'all. Look, this is super, super cute. I think I did this part wrong though. I don't know for sure. I got to look and see how you do that. Because I don't know if you guys see this. I don't know if it's blue or not. I don't know for sure. Because usually you should be able to click on that and come to my channel and subscribe to it. But that's cute. I still like it. This is so cute. Oh, yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe I finally got that thing, man. I thought you had to be like monetized and everything to have Nightbot. But yeah, I got it. Oh, I got it. But yeah, y'all don't be letting these scammers scam me though. I'll be getting their asses. They be so mad, especially that one trying to take my money from Uber Eats. He must be crazy. And then he was crazy anyway, because I always cash out. I don't never leave my money on the Uber Eats app. I cash it right out and go right to my account. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't trust them. Please, I wish I would. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next story, y'all. Nightbot doing his job. All righty now. Yes. So y'all, a man was arrested for attempting to kidnap a 4-year-old at a playground. This actually happened because I think like last week sometime. Okay. Anyway, a man would face a judge. He already faced the judge on, I think that was last Wednesday, for allegedly attempting to kidnap a 4-year-old boy. Okay. The child and his 8-year-old sister were at the playground of their apartment complex in San Moreno in Palm Beach Gardens Sunday night when neighbors saw a 37-year-old trying to leave with the boy. Okay, I think I told you guys about this story once before. Yeah, I did. I did tell you guys about this because I told you that the sister tried to stop the kidnapper, but the kidnapper pushed the sister down, head down first, okay? And then a neighbor ran out and intervened. The neighbor punched the kidnapper and knocked him out until the cops came, okay? And then the kidnapper tried to leave, but the neighbor, I guess, was pinning him down or whatever the case is. And then the cops showed up. And he said he put him down. He said that the kidnapper gave him some type of little stance to attack him. And he said he hit his ass. And he said he put him down. That's what he said. And the little boy's parent, the little girl and the little boy's parents, both of them, the parents, they were cooking inside their apartment when this situation was happening. And then they came running outside when they heard their daughter scream. Okay. Anyway, the guy hasn't been in court yet because it was postponed because he was in the hospital being treated for his injuries. And like I said before, I remember telling you guys about this story before. I don't know why they be putting these same stories back up, but I guess they want everybody to know. So that's what happened. So his sister was smart. I'm glad she was doing everything that she could do. And then I'm so happy that neighbor came out and intervened and beat that dude's butt and knocked him out. Okay. And then the police was called and they took that psycho and put him in jail. Actually he had to go to the hospital because that neighbor must have really tore him up. Good. And my prayers are extended out to those little children to their parents, and hopefully in the future they don't be inside cooking while their kids are outside playing, because in this world today you can't be doing all that. Back in the day, an 8-year-old could definitely go outside and watch his or her youngest sisters or brothers, but now you can't do that because you got all types of predators out here doing crazy things. So I am glad that he is okay. Okay, y'all, let me give y'all some health signs of alcoholism, okay? Just in case y'all be drinking excessively and you need to know if you are a alcoholic, okay? First of all, let's see what they're saying. Let's see, y'all. Hold on. I don't want to read all this. I just want to tell you some of the signs. All right, let's see. So they said during the pandemic, alcohol sales went up by 55%, y'all. 36% of people were binge drinking, and 7% were engaging in extreme binge drinking. Okay. They said that it is safe to say that alcohol abuse is on the rise. However, most people may not understand that some of their poor physical and mental health symptoms could be due to alcohol and not to life stressors or other health problems or the pandemic. It's probably because of the alcohol. You know, I don't know why people be drinking like that anyway. Because you know what? Because all it does is mask. It masks problems. It really does not solve the problems because the problems are usually still there. You know, once the alcohol wears off, and it's not a good look anyway. When you're drunk and you're smelling like alcohol, how is that attractive? And then you stink, and then you be saying stuff that you shouldn't be saying. If you just video record yourself when you are drunk, and then after you get sober, you go back and watch that video, you're gonna see exactly what I'm talking about. When people be drunk, they be looking crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay? They be looking like something going on. Because they just be doing the most. And then they stink. Okay, they really do stink. I told y'all about that lady who peed, not in my car I got out there because I didn't use my car when I was doing Lyft. But and I didn't have that car anyway, but it was this lady who was drunker than a skunk. Drunk as a skunk, as they say. She was so drunk that she couldn't even stand up. Her husband was drunk, but she was drunker. And she peed in my car. I was so mad at her, I could have slapped the crap out of her. Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. But I played it off that night, but I was mad at her because I'm like, how in the heck do you get so drunk that you do not know if you pee? And it is not a good look. And then both of them were drunk. That is a straight up turn off when you be around a drunk ass woman or a drunk man. Anyway, these are some of the signs of excessive alcohol use. There are 5 that I'm going to tell you about. Number 1 is unusual fatigue or brain fog. This is one of the most confusing signs as it shows up in many other health problems. However, most people who quit drinking can say that this symptom was present during alcohol use and disappeared once alcohol was removed. Okay. Y'all know that alcohol is a toxin and has harsh effect on our organs, even if you only have 1 or 2 drinks. So binge drinking incidents, which you have more than 4 drinks for a woman and 5 drinks for a man on one day, will make fatigue and brain fog worse. Okay. Let's say alcohol immediately affects the liver, the pancreas, and the kidneys. These organs are responsible, y'all, for digestion, nutrient absorption, and the removal of toxins. With heavy or moderate drinking, these organs have to work extra hard, making us feel tired and sluggish. So that's a real big reason why you don't want to be binge drinking and just drinking too much alcohol, because it definitely affects your kidneys and, like they said, pancreas and definitely that liver. I don't understand why people be doing all this stuff to make themselves sick. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the weirdos be like, well, you eat candy. I'm not eating candy like you drinking alcohol, hun. Okay? I don't eat candy like you drinking alcohol. And that's on everything. I don't eat candy to hide from problems and stuff like that, all right? Point blank. And candy is not messing with my kidneys either. You know, I mean, I really got to be chopping down on some damn candy and, with sugar and everything else to be doing all that. But alcohol, even just drinking 1 or 2 drinks per day, can be harmful to your kidneys, okay, in your liver, in your pancreas, amongst other things, okay? Number 2, mental health issues. I don't even know why anyone who have mental health issues would be drinking to get intoxicated in the first place. If you are already suffering from any type of mental health issues, why would you be drinking alcohol like that? Because you already know that alcohol causes you not to be in your right mind. And if you have any type of mind mental health issues, Okay, well, that's what they all are, my mental health issues. But I'm just saying, if you have like what depression or bipolar stuff or schizo or any type of these type of things like that, then you're getting drunk. I honestly believe that it would just make the condition worse, point blank. Anyway, they said that alcohol contributes to mental health problems. Um, the number one symptoms of hangovers and alcohol withdrawal is anxiety. And I forgot to mention that one. Sometimes this can be very serious and it can progress to physical signs of neurological distress. Also, alcohol has been known to make psychiatric disorders more severe. Okay. Mental health medications are known to lose their effectiveness when taken with regular doses of alcohol. So, why would you be combining alcohol and pills together for mental health? Okay. This means that a person who may have been taking meds to treat a mental health disorder is not receiving the medication's benefit. This leads to relapse in mental illness, which may further increase alcohol use. Over time, it becomes a downward spiraling problem. Okay. Again, I don't understand why people think alcohol helps them if they have any mental issues going on. How does it help them for real? Because when people are drunk, and I have never been drunk before, but I'm just imagining if you get drunk, you're not in your right mind. And just dealing with people who drink and be drunk, I know they're not in their right mind because you can get a drunk to do almost anything you want to them to do when they be intoxicated for real. I mean, this is why sometimes women get men intoxicated, like when they are up to no good, and then they end up robbing the man or something like that because they don't be knowing what's up. Okay, and everybody knows this. So why would anybody who has a mental health issue going on, why would they think the alcohol is helping them? That's crazy. I don't know. Anyway, number 3, chronic pain. Chronic pain is currently a complex and a widespread health issue, especially among women. Many people use alcohol to self-medicate chronic pain. In the beginning, it may seem to work, y'all, but over time, this breaks down and stop working. The nervous system has to rewire itself to cope under the assault of alcohol. So, with regular alcohol use, chronic pain can get much, much, much worse. Now, one of the fallouts of chronic pain and alcohol use is that many people may also turn to opiates or other pain medication like um, I can never say this. Instead of y'all know just like Tylenol type stuff. I can't never say that word. But since pain eventually gets much worse, more pain medication is needed. The problem is that those medications and alcohol are very toxic to the liver. So the one that I was trying to say that I never can say ever in my life. Sometimes I can say it, sometimes I just can't. It just depends. Shit. So this is what I was trying to say. So y'all can know what I was trying to say. All right. Okay. Anyway, so the problem is that those medications and alcohol are very toxic to the liver, like I just said. So mixing pain medication with alcohol can actually be a fatal combination when taken in high doses. But even when you use this a little bit, it can still cause a low grade feeling of illness. It can also begin to erode the liver, which can ultimately result in serious liver damage. So you don't want to mix um, alcohol with medication, especially for mental health issues. And honestly, you don't want to mix it with no type of pills. Like if you are taking meds for diabetes or hypertension, you don't want to mix it with no alcohol, okay? Because you can really mess yourself up. And with those mental disorders, and you're taking your medication with alcohol, like this article says, it just can make things worse in the long run. It can definitely affect your liver much more quicker. Okay, especially like taking alcohol with stuff like Tylenol or with that right there in it. That because that right there can cause liver damage if you take it too much. Okay, so if you're taking that medication right there on the screen, anything with that in it, and then you are drinking alcohol with it, you're just increasing your chances of catching liver disease. Okay, and you also taking years off your life, or probably, yeah, you are, and it's just plainly ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And plus, eventually, you're going to lose control, right? And you're going to take it one day, and you're going to end up killing yourself. Okay, overdosing. So that's another reason why you don't want to be taking alcohol or drinking alcohol after you take your meds, point blank. And that's any type of meds, from hypertension to diabetes to mental stuff to whatever you take medication for. I wouldn't even take it with vitamins, okay, for real. I just wouldn't, point blank. Number 4, you can get digestive disturbances, okay? Hold on, y'all, let me get some water. Sorry. So let's see. It can cause the body to struggle under alcohol use. Digestion requires the use of the liver, gallbladder, stomach, and intestines. Excuse me, y'all. With alcohol use, these organs have to work harder to clear the alcohol, digest the food, and absorb nutrients. Even moderate alcohol use can cause digestive upset, but heavy alcohol use can seriously compromise both nutrient absorption and excretion of toxic waste. Okay, one of the common side effects of alcohol is thiamine deficiency, which can happen even with moderate daily drinking. Thiamine, and I know I said something else before, is essential for nervous system functioning, and glucose metabolism. I had to make sure I said that right, y'all, because the other day when I said that, my daughter was like, you need to look at these words more carefully and stop saying stuff wrong because it's right there in front of you. I forgot what I was saying that day. Anyway, she corrected me. I just didn't say nothing to you guys online and everything. So I've been trying to watch how I look at these words and actually pronounce these words. It takes time to have real good speaking. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're already halfway nervous in the first place. But anyway, bear with me when I be messing up, okay? Point blank. Anyway, people low in thiamine have serious nerve damage, and they are at high risk of developing diabetes. Wow. In fact, diabetes is often linked to alcohol abuse, but not many people know that. And guess what? I never knew that. I didn't know that. Most people who use alcohol in even small amounts report having heartburn and digestive disturbances. But as alcohol use increase, these problems often increase as well. So again, if you just getting drunk and drinking all the daggone time, just know that if you are having problems with your stomach and things like that, the alcohol may be a contributing factor. All right, because like it says here, when you use alcohol, the gallbladder, stomach, liver, intestines have to work a little bit harder to digest your food, absorb the nutrients, and so on. So you got to be careful on how much you drink. They say even moderate alcohol use can cause digestive upset. So again, you have to be very cautious how much alcohol you drink, point blank, because you trust me, you don't want to mess up these organs right here. Those are very main things that you need. Okay. Number 5, microbiome or biome disturbances. Okay. The importance of the gut and skin how do you pronounce this? Biome is getting more attention in recent years. Alcohol kills good bacteria in the gut. And see, I did not know that. This bacteria is required for things like nutrient absorption, immune function, and nervous system stabilization. Actually, in an unbalanced microbiome is indicated in many mysterious health issues. Wow. Not only does alcohol kill good gut microbes, it also feeds bad microbes like yeast. Wow. Systemic candida and overgrowth of yeast has implications in many health problems, including mental illness, brain fog, allergies, obesity, and digestive and autoimmune illnesses. Wow. I had read something about that before, about the overgrowth of yeast, that it may contribute to a lot of different health problems. I was reading that somewhere in some medical thing. I think certain things can help that though if you eat it. I forgot what it is though. I don't know exactly. I don't know. I don't know if it's yogurt or what. I'm about to look into that because I can't remember. But I remember reading something about this a long time ago about too much yeast, the overgrowth of yeast in your body can contribute to so many different health problems. And doctors don't really, only real good doctors will talk about it because I remember hearing my doctor talk about that and everything. But a lot of doctors don't even talk about that. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I can believe this though, that it can contribute to a lot of health problems like mental illness. So if you are dealing with some different type of illnesses, I'm probably gonna have to start doing this too for my allergies, or like any autoimmune illnesses. You may want to try to figure out what type of foods you can eat that helps to eliminate an overgrowth of yeast. I can't remember them right now, but I thought yogurt is one. I'm not sure. But y'all need to look that up to see. But anyway, it is important to know that these health signs. It is important to know these health signs of alcoholism. Most people don't realize that these health problems can happen even with moderate drinking. To prevent these issues, it's recommended to stick only to the safe drinking guidelines, which are 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. However, new research shows that even moderate drinking, which is drinking that stays within the safe drinking guidelines, may still be problematic. This is especially true for people who have multiple health issues or take medications or use other drugs. Okay, so basically, if I did drink, I would probably just drink on 1 day per week, and I would probably just have 1 or 2 drinks. Okay, probably on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, and leave it at that. I wouldn't be drinking 1 alcohol or 2 alcohols per day. I just would not be doing that. That's a lot of alcohol per week. You know what I'm saying? And they say here, um, just try to drink the least amount that you can, because they say even moderate use may still contribute to health problems. So I would just do like maybe 1 or 2 on the weekend just to wind down. You know what I'm saying? And just to enjoy myself if I like alcohol. But a lot of people can't do that because they be just getting outrageous with it. So anyway, if you are suffering from alcoholism and you're trying to quit, they said it is okay. They say it's strongly advised to seek medical attention as alcohol withdrawal can be dangerous without medical help. And you can call any place that helps you with it, Alcoholic Anonymous or somewhere like that. Okay. Anyway, y'all, all this information that I just read came from different resources. Okay. A lot. Okay. So I'm not going to go through all this. It's just a whole list of them. So know that this is not coming from me. It's coming from different articles. One, I'll tell you a few of them. Alcohol consumption during the COVID-19 pandemic, a cross-sectional survey of U.S. adults drinking to cope with the pandemic. Alcohol and public health facts about moderate drinking. Um, alcohol and public health frequently asked questions. Alcohol, wait a minute. Alcohol use in your health, interaction between psychotropic medications in alcoholic liver disease, introduction to alcohol withdrawal, association of type 2 diabetes with liver cirrhosis. It's a lot of sites here. So just know this did not come from me. Okay. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. All right. But again, just try to reduce your alcohol down all the way down as low as you can get it, because we already have enough problems to worry about with the air, with the food, and everything else. We don't need added stuff because we are just drinking every single damn day, every single minute of the day, because we think we need it to cope with stuff. And then when you get through getting drunk and the drunkenness wear off, you still got those same problems. You just feel worse. So why even do it? Plus, you smell. Most people be talking too much, or they just start acting weird and start being quiet. Just some weird stuff be going on. Okay, point blank. So yeah. But if you do need help, make sure you call someone that deals with this, your doctor or whatever the case is, and maybe attend some Alcoholic Anonymous classes. All right. Much like when you attend some anger management classes. I had to attend one. Okay, I went to anger management classes for about, I forgot how long it was for. Okay. And I went on my own because I felt like I'd be getting mad too much. Okay, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like it would be a good thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So you should be trying to do stuff on your own if you know you need some help with something. And that's on everything. All right. All right, y'all. Let me do one more article and then we get ready to get out of here. Let me say something real quick to somebody. Okay, guys. We are getting ready to wrap it up with one more story, maybe. And then we are getting ready to get out of here. Let me see. Let me give you this last little story here. Maybe I'll give you a happy story. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, let me let y'all hear this little cute cat. This is the last story for the night. Okay. Y'all, I won't let you watch this video. This little cat, wait. This little cat is getting his fingernails, not his finger, you know what, his claws, his nails cut, right? And the cat is saying, ouch. Okay, can you believe that? Let me show y'all this video. Hold on. Let me turn this sound off. It's been an hour. Okay. And then I got to get out of here, y'all. I got to go meet somebody real quick. Hold on. Listen, y'all. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going to let it play. What the heck is going on here? Wait a minute, y'all. The hell? Wait, let me go back to the story. This is crazy, y'all. I mean, I always got to do 1,000 things. Let's see. We got to go back to the story again.
我妈是问我弄个大你的小看的人，不知道把都劈掉了还敢哦。哎呦，你个小太阳！我妈是问我弄个大你的小看的人，不知道把都劈掉了还敢哦。
So y'all heard the cat say "ow," even though the cat was saying "ouch" at times before she cut the nails, but it's just simply cute how the cat was going ouch, ouch every time that she act like she was going to cut his nails, you know, before she actually did it. And then he actually did it when she was cutting his nails. That was too funny to me. Like cute little cat too. I love cats. I like dogs too, but I definitely like cats, especially those big ones. You know what I'm saying? If I could be any animal, it would be like what would it be? It would be a panther. That's what I would be, a panther. Okay, and tear some people up. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, guys, we are getting ready to get out of here. Thank you so much for tuning into this Memorial Day Live. Let me just tell y'all real quick what Memorial Day means, because I know a lot of people have a hard time realizing what Memorial Day actually mean, and they get up online saying weird stuff. Okay, let me tell some people what it means. Wait a minute, hold on. Before we get ready to get out of here. So y'all, Memorial Day, originally known as Decoration Day, is a federal holiday in the USA for honoring and mourning the U.S. military personnel who died while serving in the United States Armed Forces. All right? And it's usually observed on the last Monday of May. So that's why we do celebrate Memorial Day, is just to honor soldiers who died in the military, who sacrificed their life and died fighting for freedom. Okay. And when you guys say insensitive things or lying about this holiday, just think about the people who have lost loved ones, that were fighting in wars and things like that. Think about them. Some of these people are still around, mourning their family members and stuff. So be very sensitive to that. Okay. Point blank. And let's remember what holidays are actually for. Forget about all this stuff and then be talking about stuff that's pagan. Some of the same people who be talking about holidays are pagan are some of the same ones who abuse alcohol. Okay? And if they want to talk about religious stuff, one of the best ways and easiest ways for Satan to enter you is when you are intoxicated with alcohol and drugs. Okay, so don't sit online and talk about some pagan holidays and stuff when you are doing everything that's against biblical teaching. Like, for example, fornication, adultery, gossiping, all these different type of things. You know what I'm saying? Stealing and things like that. Think about these things. People kill me. Every holiday, they do 1,000 videos about pagan holidays. Every single day of the week has pagan roots, okay? I used to read these things and study these things all the time when I used to be like, into all this type of different stuff, trying to figure out why stuff is a certain type of way. But I'm not going to talk about all that stuff on my YouTube channel. But I just wanted to say that because people take away from certain things when they get online saying all this other stuff. If you don't want to celebrate a holiday, don't celebrate it. But don't make other people feel bad for celebrating something. Okay, point blank. Especially when it comes to something like Memorial Day, when people are actually mourning their loved ones who got killed while serving in the military. Okay? Just because it don't affect you or whatever you're going through or whatever, it doesn't mean that certain things are not, affecting other people, or it don't mean something to other people. Point blank. Okay, so that's why I wanted to tell you guys exactly what the holiday represent. Okay, when people choose to go out and party and drink and do all this other stuff on Memorial Day, that's their choice. But it's really a holiday for paying respect to those who have been killed while serving in the military. Like in wars and stuff like that, in the line of duty or whatever. Okay, and a lot of my family members are in the military or ex-military. Okay, from my ex to my son to my cousins, and all types of people. You know what I'm saying? Making careers and stuff. Being in different branches of military. My ex, soon to be ex, he's an ex-Marine. My son is a Marine. All right. So I mean, like I said before, let's be cautious what we say online, okay? Because everybody have feelings, and let's respect their feelings as well. All right. With that being said, y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like this video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And share, comment, subscribe again. Like I just said, guys, happy Memorial Day. Guys, have a good night. Tomorrow, 7:35, we are going to talk about YouTubers who partake in foolish things for views and bad things happen. All right, that's going to be the topic tomorrow. I'm changing this topic tonight, but I'm going to redo it tomorrow. Okay, so until then, guys, let me just go down. I forgot about roll call. Thank you to Missy for coming in showing support. Thank you, Lisa, for coming in showing support. Yana, the bow maker, thank you so much for coming in showing support. Night Block, thank you, babe. Ow. Ryan, thank you for coming in showing support. Okay, let's see who else. Relentless, thank you so much for coming in showing support. Let's see who else. X-Man Gaming, thank you for coming in showing support. Gaming with LJI, thank you for coming in, showing support. All right. And y'all, I think that is it. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 7:35. Don't forget about the topic, okay? And congratulations again to Elisa, y'all. She won that game yesterday. She got her little Cash App prize, and I hope she did enjoy it. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys in my next live. Good night, y'all. Thank you.